Whether you're thinking about retiring or you're in between jobs, you may have this thing called a 401k plan. In this week's episode of Smart Money Moves, we're going to talk about your options. Welcome to the show. Let's talk about when it may be beneficial to keep your 401k, whether that's with your old employer or rolling it into your new employer's 401k plan if you're in between jobs. Or the other option you have is rolling your old 401k to an IRA. Let's get into it. Okay, so when to consider keeping it in a 401k. I'll go over four main benefits. One is if you're looking to retire early. 401k plans allow you to take retirement distributions earlier than an IRA without having to pay the 10% penalty. With a 401k, you can start taking distributions at 55. With an IRA, that age is 59 and a half. That's point number one. Point number two is ERISA protection. If you're worried about creditors accessing your money, keeping a 401k could make sense. Point number three, if you're looking to fund a Roth IRA but are over the income limits to contribute directly, in this case, we're talking about coordinating backdoor Roth IRA contributions. Make sure you don't have any pre-tax IRA assets if you're looking to do this. There's something called the pro rata rule that requires you to empty your IRAs prior to making a backdoor Roth IRA contribution. Point number four, loans. Although I don't like the idea of borrowing money from retirement accounts, 401ks offer loans, whereas IRAs do not. All right, so let's talk about your other main option is rolling over your old 401k to an IRA. So the biggest, most obvious benefit here are investment options. In an IRA, you have unlimited investment options, whereas with a 401k, you have a set menu of investment options, often limiting. Another reason to roll over to an IRA is consolidating assets. Simplifying your finances can be beneficial. Benefit three would be accessibility. It's typically much easier to withdraw funds from an IRA versus a 401k. Point number four, I would say lower cost. 401k plans could have a few layer of fees, including record keeper fees, administrative costs, high internal expense ratio on funds, and advisor fees. Another benefit is flexibility. Let's say you are now in retirement and looking to pull funds out periodically, let's say monthly. In an IRA, you have complete flexibility on which holdings you want to liquidate to fund your withdrawal. Unlike a 401k, where you have a withdrawal constraint, and typically you need to pull proportionately from the allocation you're in. Also, 401k distributions mandate a 20% withholding, whereas an IRA, you can withhold any amount that you want. You could even withhold zero and worry about taxes when you file. The key word here is flexibility again. Number six, rebalancing. You have the freedom to rebalance your IRA whenever you want. You could do it every day if you wanted to. I'm not saying to do that. But again, flexibility. With a 401k, you're limited to once every 60 or 90 days. So another constraint. I hope this gave you some things to think about. As always, please consult your financial team. I'll catch you on the next Smart Money Moves.